Welcome,
Wait, are we still going?
bitches,
Oh, shit.
to the Friday the 13th reviews.
Nigga. Okay.
Alright,
I'm Hunter. This is Desmondo. Or Dethrimo.
Oh, fuck you.
You can call him Dethrimo.
You can call me, go fuck yourself.
Anyway, let's get back. Nigga, we taking up too much fucking time. Okay, listen.
Alright.
Today, we don't have a camera. We don't have any cameras right now. Like, my camera's gone. I don't know where it's at. And, somebody borrowed it. So, we can't film us talking about this, but,
We can sure as hell talk
we can
about
talk
it.
about them.
And y'all will hear that shit.
Like, yeah. Anyway,
Alright, what could be said about Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th is... Okay, let's just put it this way. If you claim to be a horror fan, and you don't know anything about Friday the 13th, you're a poser. Just like if you listen to Pink Floyd, and you never heard Animals, man, and you claim to be a Pink Floyd fan, no, you're not really a Pink Floyd fan.
What a queer. Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. Oh, you don't know shit unless you like animals.
You know we're leaving this whole thing in here, right?
Fuck you.
I don't care. Fuck me then. No, okay. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
From part 1 to however the hell many there are now.
12.
12 of them bitches.
Next one will be Friday the 13th, part 13. So will it be Friday the part 13?
Anyway, let's just...
Alright, let's start.
We're so stupid. Anyway, okay, for the first Friday the 13th, what year did it come out, Desmond? I don't remember.
Are you retarded?
83?
80.
80?
Are you that dumb, boy?
Yeah?
Alright, alright. I mean, everybody's seen the first one, and if you haven't...
Actually, no, there's a lot of people that haven't seen the first one.
A lot of people
think that Jason has been the killer. Let me tell you something right now, son. If you don't know about Mrs. Voorhees, you ain't a true Friday the 13th fan.
Alright, man, it's just... My dad was telling me about this the other day. He said he saw Friday the 13th in theaters, and in the end, when Jason pops out of the water in the dream sequence... He said everybody in the entire theater, like, just fucking screamed. Like, they screamed bloody murder! To quote my dad. And, yeah.
But that's the only time Jason's in the first movie.
Yeah, you don't see him because he was supposedly dead.
Let's not exactly ruin the ending. I mean, I kind of have ruined the ending a little.
Well, who gives a fuck? These are our reviews.
I know, but, like, if somebody's watching this, they may not want to know how it ends.
Who the fuck is gonna watch this?
Listen to this, I mean, whatever, okay? Somebody's gonna see it. Zach will see it.
Zach will be like the only person. He'll be like, yeah, I haven't seen any of those movies.
But it's great. Your review's great. I'm sorry, Zach. I know you can hear this right now, and it's the future, and God.
Oh, Zach, you little bastard. I'm not sorry.
No, anyway, shit. First Friday the 13th. It's great. Like, how would you rate it, Desmond? Out of 5.
How many stars?
5 stars. I give it 4 solid stars, man.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a really good movie,
they only made it
for 1980.
To rip off the first Halloween.
Yeah. Because Halloween is my favorite series, honestly.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Anyway, well, the plot of Friday the 13th, the first Friday the 13th, is just, it's kind of what started the kind of typical, like, generic horror movie
kind of
plot.
started.
It did start.
It completely started
the basic, like 5 kids go somewhere, and then there's a killer there, and it murders them, and the characters are not strong characters at all. Nobody really, the characters don't have much, plot really. Like, you won't ever remember their names unless you're weird like me and Desmond are. But yeah, it's what started that, and it's really good. Like, they're not really movies to sit down and pay attention to. They're movies to just, like, if you want to see some niggas die, like, watch that movie.
Alright,
It's really
my personal rating it's not my favorite, but it's not bad at all. I really like it. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
It's really
but
good.
I'm a harsh ass critic, by the way.
I give it 4 out of 5. It's great. Like, imagine seeing it in 1980. It's like hearing Van Halen come out for the first time. There ain't no shit like it, and it's great. Like,
all right. We got to go to part 2.
Yeah, I know we're taking so long. Anyway, part 2. Let me just tell you how I feel about this. I fucking love this movie. Part 2 is one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie.
It's my favorite one with Jason as the killer.
Because it's awesome. You know, everybody knows Jason.
Yeah, he goes around with a bag on his head, killing people.
That's so much scarier than, like, the hockey mask, in my opinion, man.
It's a freaking bag with one eye hole.
He's creepy. Like, Jason's creepy in that movie. Like,
and then in the end, when he busts through the window, yeah, spoiler alert, he's got like long.
You need to say that like way before you tell what you're.
No, bitch, I do what I want. Anyway, he looks like some big ass hillbilly guy.
And he actually has hair.
Yeah, he has long hair, which is kind of weird.
Everybody thinks that Jason's always bald. We're ruining this movie. Like,
nobody gives a shit if dude.
Here, how about we just tell it from start to finish?
All right.
Let's see.
As soon as it starts up, the girl who lived in the first one gets killed by Jason. He stabbed her in the fucking face with an ice pick.
God, we suck. Okay, let's just...
Jason's mom's head
let's just talk about the movie.
Is in the refrigerator.
Desmond.
And it's all like...
Desmond.
Who the fuck is Desmond?
You, bitch. Part 2. What would you give part 2 rating?
Part 2, I give it a 4
out of 5.
I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I don't think any of mine are going to get like the full 5 out of 5.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe we should have based it on a 10 scale.
Nah. Because you could do the 0.5s. Then that makes it a 10 scale, in a way.
Oh, yeah. Actually, okay, take my part back. I give part 1 a 3.5 out of 5, and I give part 2 a 4 out of 5.
Rip off. This tea is delicious. Look at all them grounds.
Oh, it's so gross. Anyway.
Who brought crabs
but
to
yeah,
the party?
It's really good. Like, I don't know.
Now let's get to part 3.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
This is
part 3. Is I have very fond memories about this movie as a child because it was the first. I think it was actually the first one I ever saw when I was a kid.
Oh, it was the first one I saw because like that part where that one black chick is like stabbed by that pitchfork and hanging in that barn. I remember seeing that and thinking it was real life, and I was like scared that Jason was gonna fucking stab me with a pitchfork.
I remember going to Blockbuster, and my mom, when I was little, my mom, she would take me in there, and I got to pick out one Friday the 13th movie every weekend. And that's what I looked forward to all week, was that weekend so I could watch another Friday the 13th. And keep in mind, I was probably about 6 at the time. But, like, I just loved him. There was just something about Jason that I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, this is the first one with the hockey mask.
Yeah, and it, like...
He gets it from some, like, fat jokester guy.
You ruining it, Desmond. You just shooting this damn story with a shotgun.
I don't give a fuck.
That's how many, like...
I'm the, like, ruiner of all surprises. I have fun.
God, fuck. Why don't I... Anyway, part 3, I give it like a 4 out of 5. Maybe about a 3.5 out of 5 because I like part 2 a lot more.
I give it a solid 4 out of 5 because it scared the fucking shit out of me as a kid, especially the very end in the dream sequence in that movie where Jason's mom's corpse pops out of the water.
Thank you so much for just beating the hell out of like this story, man.
I don't give a shit.
God, let's just go to part 4. Jesus Christ.
Part 4.
Part 3, really good.
Alright, Jason dies in this one.
As you will well know.
All right, part 4 is
Part 4 is called the final chapter.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Bullshit. That is not indeed the final chapter.
They've made 9 movies since then.
Yeah, but having said all that, with a huge plot hole of a title, it's really, really good. Okay, I have a few personal favorites, okay? And part 4 is one of them. Honestly, I can't pick. Holy shit. I can't pick a personal favorite. To inform you, Desmond just showed me how long we've been talking, and it's a long-ass time. Anyway.
Considering we're not even halfway done.
I know we're only on part 4. Oh, God. Another 22-minute video. Anyway,
oh god.
So, part 4 is just really, 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 really good.
Part 4,
I give it a solid 4.5, maybe even 5 out of 5.
Part 4 is great because it's got. Alright, the only reason that movie's any good is because Crispin Glover's in it.
And Corey Feldman.
And Corey Feldman is a little kid. And he's like, Corndon.
Look, you're still putting plot holes in it. Some people may not have known that Corey Feldman was in it.
Dude, he's like the main character.
I'm being stupid now. Shut up. Anyway, God.
When are you not being stupid?
When I'm at your mama's house. Oh, fuck. Anyway, part 4, yeah, I give it a 4.5, maybe even 5 out of 5. It's great. I love it.
I'll give
Next.
No. I have to give it my stars.
Your stars don't mean shit.
I'm going to give it a 4, just because
it's part 4.
Part 4.
Dumbass.
All right, now.
Next one is
part 5
of our favorites.
Wait, you like part 5?
Are you stupid?
I thought your favorite one was like part 3.
No, I said when I was a kid my favorite one was part 3, you douche.
Oh, well,
part 4 or 5 is my favorite.
Part 5 has got to be my absolute favorite. Because
it's funny and like retarded.
Just like when I got back into Friday the 13th, that was the first one I watched.
And you know who you have to thank for that?
Who?
Moi.
Why?
I don't know. Just thank me for it.
I ain't thanking your ass. You were the Halloween kid when I knew your ass.
I know, but I had all the Friday the 13th before you did.
I don't give a shit.
Fuck you, bitch. Just go on with the
Alright, part 5. Alright, Jason died in part 4. Yeah. Don't care. Spoiler alert.
You're a dick.
Part 5 is awesome. Because there's no Jason. And to everybody who, like, watches this movie, they always think that it sucks because there's no Jason. But really, it's fun because you're like, that really looks like Jason killing everybody, but he's dead. How could he be doing it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you really don't know until the end who the killer is, because they never show the guy who does the killing, like, a lot. He's like a very minor character.
Yeah, it's not obvious at all. Like, you know how we said none of the characters are very important at all? Yeah, the killer's not even that important in this movie, okay? Like, it shows him on camera, like, maybe twice.
Well,
if that.
Part 5 has got to be my favorite, just because the characters Junior and Ethel, they're so fucking funny. Like, it's ridiculous how funny these characters are. And yeah, that one chick, Violet, she's hot. She's got a big face and giant cheeks, but she's pretty hot. Alright, she's 80s hot.
So you have a thing for chipmunks. I heard you say big cheeks.
Well,
what do you give it?
Part 5, I have to give it 5 out of 5
I'm gonna
stars.
give it 4.5 out of 5.
Bitch.
No, I'm gonna give it 4.75 out of 5.
Well, I give it a fuck you out of 5. Alright, we're almost 15 minutes now.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
This whole thing is going on there.
Part 5. Awesome
We're done
movie.
talking about part 5, don't we?
Then, we get to part 6. Jason lives.
He most certainly does live, but I wish he would have stayed dead. That's all I can say.
Alright, parts 1 through 5 all go together. Like, the storylines match up. The last one, or each one starts off where the last one ended, pretty much.
Kind of.
I mean, it
No,
kind of
there was
does.
like a 15-year gap between 4 and 5, you douche.
What the hell are you talking about?
Between part 4 and 5, there's like a 15-year gap.
There's not a 15-year gap. There's like a 5-year gap.
It's not a 5-year gap.
Dude, Tommy was a teenager when he was a little kid. Whenever he killed Jason in part 4,
How old was he?
he was like a teenager.
Okay, maybe there was a 5-year gap, but they ain't no picking up shit right where it left off.
Well,
This ain't Hatchet, nigga.
okay, that's just ridiculous, though.
No, it's not. That's cool.
Yeah, but fuck you. You just like Marilyn Manson, you queer.
I do like Marilyn Manson, but that's not why.
All right,
Can we talk about the movie now?
part
Jesus
6?
Christ.
Part 6. It sucks the dick. Like it just.
I like it for nostalgic reasons.
It's just.
The thing that I thought was really stupid about it is they were trying to make it a horror comedy.
And they failed
Yeah,
miserably.
it wasn't even a good idea. Like,
All right, like Jason slams somebody's face against a tree,
and then
and
whenever it falls off, it shows a smiley
it
face
leaves
imprinted into the tree.
it leaves a perfect smiley face imprinted into this fucking tree. Like, oh god. And then like the music is so stupid when it goes to that fucking paintball port. No, good. Don't even get me started. Fuck this movie. 0 out of 5. Like I hate it that much. I fucking hate that movie.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. No. I'll
Go ahead, give it whatever you want.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5.
Oh yeah,
maybe 3.
I give it a fucking 0. I hate that movie. All right, let's go to part.
I like it from a nostalgic reason.
Let's go to part 7.
You mean Carrie versus Jason?
Yeah, you got fucking Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's on there, and he's like, "Oh, I'm the doctor. Look at me, girl. You don't have psychic powers. Jason's dead. Yeah, Jason this, Jason that. Jason hit me with a motherfucking wiffle ball bat." Okay.
I liked part 7, okay?
I like part 7, but alright, that's when I quit caring, because part 6 made me hate the series. I mean, it's not like I was around to see them. Like, I wasn't even born till fucking 93. So it's not like I ever saw these movies in the damn theater. So, anyway, my dumbass watches part 7, and I'm like, that's okay. Jason's a zombie, and it shows his face, like, a whole bunch without the mask on.
A lot of people say, I've never seen Jason's face. It shows him without his mask in every single movie. Just about.
Yeah, especially in part 3.
Yeah, he's, like, unmasked a lot in part 3.
Anyway.
You only get to see him for a second.
Part 7, this girl has, like, psychic powers, and that's how she kills Jason, and, I mean, that's really all there is to it. There's not much to that movie. It's really kind of boring. A little touch-up worked my ass.
That chick was hot. Like,
She was cute.
she was good looking before she got all, like, done up and stuff. Anyway.
No, she's off as hot.
She's got B.O. No, anyway. I give part... Wait, which one were we talking
7.
about again? 7. I give part 7 about a 4. No, I'll give it about a 3.5 out of 5, maybe.
I'll give it a 3.
Because it was
it's
okay.
not bad.
It was okay.
Alright, now let's get to, like, the worst one ever.
Oh,
well,
God.
no, it's
not the worst one. Jason X is the worst one.
Oh, it's a pretty close tie.
Jason X is the worst one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is
because
not
I mean,
as bad
at least
as
part 8 is
part
somewhat
8.
Friday the 13th-ish. Okay, part 8 is called Jason Takes Manhattan.
It should be called Jason on a Boat. Did you know they didn't even film in Manhattan?
Didn't they film that movie in Canada?
I don't know where they filmed it. I just remember them saying something about it wasn't filmed
Alright,
in Manhattan.
let me tell you one thing about Jason Takes Manhattan. Alright, while in Manhattan, Jason kills like 3 people. He kills.
They're on a boat half
yeah,
the movie.
most of the movie they're on a boat going to Manhattan, and it's dumb Jason is on this boat, and
somehow nobody realizes it.
Yeah, and his mask changed. Oh yeah, when this movie starts up, it has nothing to do with like part 7. Jason is just randomly in some water that gets hit by these electrical wires, and it shocks him and brings him back.
Shock me.
Then he jumps on this boat, and this guy has a Jason mask that it even has that like cut, like the axe cut in the forehead.
So did the one that Tommy Jarvis put on him in part 5. I mean 6.
Oh yeah, but fuck part 6. No, this guy had a Jason mask on this boat because he was like about to screw his girlfriend.
And for some reason, they all have cuts in them.
Yeah, like it's just like, yeah, we know these masks have a cut in them.
So let's just put a teeny tiny cut in that almost looks like it's healing.
Nobody's gonna give a shit about it.
I know. Anyway.
Oh my god, we're so fucking retarded.
Lame as shit. Let's just.
Alright, part 8.
What do we give it?
We gotta talk about the cheesiness of part 8. Alright, this black guy starts punching the shit out of Jason, and like, Jason's just standing there. Then Jason punches him once in the head.
And his head flies off.
His head goes flying, like...
Doesn't it land in a dumpster or something?
Yeah, and you can see the string pull the dumpster lid down.
Yeah. And there was this one part of the movie, like, I don't know if it was at the end or if it was where it just got in Manhattan or something, but this girl's driving and then she sees...
They shoot her up with drugs in the alleyway.
Yeah.
And then she's trying to get away, so she's driving.
She's driving and it freezes. It goes in slow motion. And honestly, when I first saw this movie, I thought my DVD was freezing up. Like at this scene. It was so strange.
And it keeps showing like Jason as a little boy.
But he looks like a little Asian kid.
He looks like the boy from The Grudge, like really bad.
He really does. He's got like black hair and shit. Like he doesn't look like Jason's.
Okay, I'll give this one like I like it because it's so bad. Just because it's so bad, that's what makes me like it. But to rate it,
2 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, I'd have to go with. I'll go 2.5 because I don't just absolutely hate it. It's really fun to watch because it's so shitty. All right, let's go to the newer series.
Yeah, this is from like...
They went from Paramount to New Line Cinema.
Yeah. Which one came first? Let's go in like...
Let's go in movie,
movie order.
Yeah.
So, what year did they start these new ones? Like, when did they switch over?
That was 90. It was 93.
This is Jason Goes to Hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jason X came out like 2000 something, didn't it?
2002. Because it came out at the same time as Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, it did.
I remember that shit because I went to the theater.
I saw Attack of the Clones in the theater. It was great. Anyway, I saw it with Kaylin too, by the way. We laughed halfway through the movie. But,
why?
Because like I kept falling asleep.
Oh wow!
I was little. Like
I went with my mom because like she won some radio thing, and they're like, "Yeah, here you can have this lightsaber." And I had one of those green toy lightsabers, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fucking Yoda." Bitch.
But anyway. Jason Goes to Hell.
Jason Goes to Hell.
This one?
Alright.
Okay, no.
Let me talk.
Okay, the concept is a good concept, but I don't think they should have used Jason for this concept.
Not at all. They, like, Jason is now, like, a soul. And
it starts off cool. Like, Jason's still alive at the beginning. Like,
when it starts off, the SWAT
he's
team.
randomly at Crystal Lake. This is just random at Crystal Lake. Then, like, a SWAT team blows him up, and then his heart's left behind. But don't get me wrong. It starts off kind of cool.
And
but,
then, at the coroner's office, the black guy just, like, picks up Jason's heart and starts eating it.
And then he turns the people who eat the heart turn into Jason, but they don't look like Jason, they look like themselves. But like in their reflections and their shadows and stuff, they're Jason. Like Jason pretty much
oh my god, the movie was so bad.
Jason
it's like
pretty
Jason's
much
a ghost.
Possesses people, like in this movie. But actually it's a good concept.
It's a great concept, but they fucked it up.
Yeah. And even there's actually a little thing that like in the basement. I don't know if in the basement there's like the Necronomicon from Evil Dead. There's something that has to do with Evil Dead in there. I don't know what it is. I just know that there's something. Or it might have had.
Yo, man, we gotta wrap this up. My phone's getting low on storage.
Dude, it's cool. It's
25 minutes, Hunter.
Holy shit! All right, we got this. We've only got like two more movies.
All right, let's go.
Okay,
Jason
Goes to Hell. I give it about a 3 out of 5 because good concept.
Good concept. Shitty execution. I'll give it a 3 because it's fun to watch. Voorhees patties.
Funny. Yeah, that was funny.
All right.
Dude, when I was a kid, I dreamed that restaurant would exist. Like,
all right, Jason X. Jason in Space sucks.
Yeah, it
0 out of 5.
But when I was a kid, like whenever it came out, it was my favorite one when it came out for some reason. I don't know why.
All right, even when it came out, I thought it just was
But it's
fucking
stupid.
awful.
It's Jason in space, and Jason gets something. And for some reason, at the beginning of the movie, Jason just starts out in a prison, locked up in chains. I don't know how they got him in those chains.
It's like the year 2020 or some shit.
2009, actually, at the beginning.
Never mind.
It was like, I don't know. It's
I've only
weird.
watched that piece of shit. I've never watched that piece of shit all the way through.
That Jason X, it says it starts out in 2009, and then the remake, which is the next movie, comes out in 2009.
That wasn't the next movie.
By the way, Jason X has a badass ending. Jason Goes to Hell is a badass ending.
Yeah.
When you see it, if you haven't seen it yet, you'll be like, what the fuck?
Jason X, no. I'm
gonna give it like a 1 out of 5.
0 out of 5. It sucks just as bad
it
as
blows.
Jason Lives and Jason X just suck.
I'll still watch it just because I love Friday the 13th, but like, ugh.
I've never watched it all the way through. Like, I
can't watch it all the way through.
I've never watched it. I've never been able to.
Freddy vs. Jason. This is more of a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
It really is, but...
do you want to talk about it No, we gotta talk about it now. We'll talk about it also in the Nightmare on Elm Street if we do.
Alright, Freddy vs. Jason. It was a good concept. Yeah. They were gonna come out with it in the 80s, but they fucked around.
They should have done it in the 80s.
That would have been fun, but then, oh god. Ronnie Yu was the fucking director, and that was just a bad decision in the first place. I directed Chucky. I'm gonna direct this. I'm Asian.
But it's not bad. It's more of a Nightmare on Elm Street, honestly. But that chick that plays in that movie, what's her name? Monica something? She's hot.
I don't remember.
Okay, she's hot.
It's dumb. That one kid is like, oh, I'm afraid of Freddy. So he goes in the bathroom and he pulls out this bottle of pills, and all it says on the jar is Wake Aid. Like, it's the fakest fucking shit you've ever seen. Alright, Freddy vs. Jason. It's fun to see him fight.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
2.5. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Alright.
You should give it a 3. That's like in the middle.
No, 2.5 is in the middle.
2.5 is in the middle.
Alright, last one.
Remake.
2009. I remember when that dreadful piece of shit came out.
It came out too. I remember Levi would come to school and tell me about it like every day because I was so excited about it, like seeing it.
I remember I remember actually before I saw that movie. Alright, you know that part where the chick is underneath the lake or underneath the dock?
Yeah.
Alright, and Jason stabs her.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that girl in a Playboy, cause
Really?
Yeah, it was showing naked chicks in movies, and all I saw was that chick making a weird face and her tits. And I didn't, that was before I saw the movie, so I didn't know she had a fucking machete in her head, and that made it so much better when I saw it. Alright.
It shows her tits in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Anyway,
alright.
If you want a real review of this movie, don't listen to Desmond. Listen to what I have to say because I actually enjoyed the movie.
I don't hate it. It's just
I liked it.
They took all the fun out of it. They made it all new and shit.
If you've seen the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it feels just like that movie.
Well, it was made by Platinum Dunes.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was made from the same guy who.
It was Michael Bay. God, fuck him.
It looks and feels just like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one from 2000, not new, but from 2003, I think. The one with
Jessica Biel.
Yeah, her. It looks and feels just like that movie, but with Jason. It's good. They
I mean, it's not like
it's not even like really a remake. I don't think.
Not really.
It doesn't. It's more like a sequel because like it doesn't follow. You know, I mean, it kind of is a remake, but in a way, it's a sequel. Like
it was fun to watch.
It's kind of like the new Evil Dead. Like it's
Yeah.
a remake and a sequel. Like
A requel.
yeah,
Requel preach.
Requel preach. Okay, that's our review on the. Wait, we didn't give it anything.
All
I
right.
gave it a 4 out of 5. I liked it,
I give it a 3 out of 5. It's not the worst piece of shit I've ever seen,
but
but
you don't love it.
nah, it's fun to watch.
All right.
And there's a whole bunch of titties.
Oh, a bunch of titties. Great titties. All right, that's our review of Friday the 13th series. We'll be doing another series sometime in the future. I don't fucking know.
All right.
Peace, bitches. Bye, Zach.